Hello everyone. On behalf of Velta's family, I just want to thank you all, her friends, her extended family, the esteemed members of the Latvian community for being with us today here as we celebrate with her virtually online. My grandma has lived a wonderful life, meeting any challenge she met with perseverance and fortitude, with good humor and intelligence. All that she has seen over these 100 years and imparted to us, whether it be life lessons, insight into our humanity, and important ideas. As an ancient Latvian folk song says, I would not be lacking songs if I were to sing all life. Before I even end a song, I conceive 9 new ones. As Velta's granddaughter, I've always been inspired by her tenacity of spirit, by each new insight and idea. These are the things I have cherished, guiding my own life into the arts. And these are the things for which I am forever grateful. So again, I'd like to thank you all for joining us here today online. And now I would like to pass it over to my mother, who is also going to say a few words about Velta and then the rest of our family. And I just want to say happy birthday, Velta. We miss you and we wish we could be together at this time.
Hello everybody. Thank you, Isabel, for that lovely tribute. Well, my mother is a most remarkable person. She's led a remarkable life. She's always been dedicated to the cause of Latvian independence. And I think it's very fitting that she has been officially honoured by the Latvian ministers in this way, because it's something that has always been in the foreground of her life. In personal terms, I'm very indebted to her because she taught me yoga when I was a teenager, which I practiced all my life. And as you probably know, it's also been a very important part of my mother's life, her yoga practice and her extension of her ideas and her practice to many other people. She has remarkable focus and single-mindedness, and I think this shows very much in her literary work. Her aesthetic is a very individual one and a very interesting one. I don't think that she could really be compared to anybody else, and I think that she will be remembered and recognised for this independence of vision. And lastly, I think she has a number of friends, friends that she's had over many years, and also new friends, and these people have got a lot of wisdom and inspiration from her ideas and her outlook on life, which I think is very individual. So thank you again to all the people who are listening to get to today. And it's very nice that we can all be together in this recognition of her long life and her achievements. I'm now going to hand you over to my son, Hugh.
Hi, everyone. And thanks for taking the time to listen to the message from Velta's family. I really want to say just a simple side of it from her grandson about how Velta feels about being Latvian and the way that has expressed its way to us as her grandchildren. From a very young age, I think although we're only a quarter Latvian and we were born in the UK, we speak very little Latvian, she always instilled in us a great sense of being Latvian. And from ever since I can remember, all of her trips to Latvia, she would bring back t-shirts, scarves, tops, everything with Latvian flags, Latvian kind of paraphernalia for it, and really would instill a sense of Latvianness in the next generation, which showed how much it meant to her and how much it meant for her to pass that down to her grandchildren. I'm going to pass over to my brother, Tom.
Thank you, Hugh. And I see you're wearing the Latvian national team football shirt very proudly. Yeah, so look, my mum, my sister, and my brother have I think said it very well. Velta has been a wonderful grandparent to the three of us. You know, some of my earliest memories involve Velta taking me to the local swimming pool or for long walks in the park, and then later, you know, to draw on something that Hugh talked about, you know, began to educate us on the history of Latvia. You know, both before the Second World War. She was obviously born in 1920 at the beginning of Latvian independence, through the war, and you know all the troubles that followed. And as Hugh said, you know, fiercely independent, very strong views. I think a very long world view as well. I remember you know, concerns that she'd raised about the development of the world, you know, 10, 15 years ago, and many of her predictions have come to be. So I appreciate Velta for her fierce intelligence, for her independence, for her kind of resiliency, and also, you know, for instilling in me, along with obviously my mother, you know, a deep respect and interest in history. So happy birthday, Velta. We, as Isabel said, you know, really wish we could be there with you, and we miss you, and we love you, and we're so glad that we can participate in this virtual event instead.
Happy birthday, Velta!
Happy birthday!
Happy
Happy birthday!